How's it going, YouTube? Nick Novak back for another video on the Hidden Spring Ranch. Starting things off, bottle feeding a few calves here. If you've watched before, you'll see that this is a new calf, little red Angus heifer. I had one of my neighbors call me, and he was looking for a small black heifer calf. His cow lost its calf one night, and that little twin I had, I went ahead and sold it to him. And the very next day, picked up this girl, so worked out good. I made a little money on that other calf, so not complaining too much. This is a little bit nicer calf anyways. Her mom prolapsed, the guy I bought her from, so she's a little bit bigger, which I like because for me with my bottle calves, I'm looking to get them a little bit heavier to where I can sell them down the road a little bit. And those twins are just hard because they're so small. You know, like you get a big calf like that bull calf right there on the left, who's 90 pounds to 100 pounds, and then you get that little twin who's 55 maybe. You know, if they gain a pound a day, you know, probably a little bit more. I mean, that's almost over a month just to get to what that calf is right now. And so at that, I just went ahead and sold her. But yeah, I got this little red Angus heifer. She's probably 5 days old now. I moved these kids into the barn simply because we had our little Arctic blast last night. It's been 70 degrees the last week and a half, and it's 10 degrees right now, so it's a little chilly. I just ended up putting them in the barn. I might as well, so since I have the room for it. But anyways, kind of my plan today is we're gonna tear out the old fence that is right behind the fence I'm building out there in the pasture. Which the last video was when I started that. We've gotten a little bit farther putting those T-posts in, but we should finish that up maybe this weekend. So anyways, we'll get these two fed after this one, and we'll go grain the wean calf. Something else you guys haven't seen either is I ended up moving the wean calves from that pen, kind of right there behind the barn with the windbreak, into a little pen I had built for my goats last summer. Ended up getting rid of my goats because I don't like goats. I found that out very quickly. And so I moved these two little calves into this little pen. Goes back to that rail car. There's a little hut back there if you can see it. But yeah, these two little calves, there's nice little windbreaks and shade for them when it was hot, when it was 70. I moved them probably 3 days ago. But yeah, I moved them over here. They're really liking it. They can move their feet a little bit, but also stay out of the wind and cold. Last night, because it was supposed to get down, we got down to 10 degrees and it was blowing 30 mile an hour, so it was pretty cold. I took that little tote in there just so they could have a place to get out of the wind. Diesel's in. I'll tell you this, the one nicest thing about this skid steer is it's very handy. But if I could say the nicest thing about this machine is when it's cold, the heater works fine, and I'm not going to complain about that. Okay, y'all, so I started the time lapse, and after about 20 seconds I was still probably half mile away and it was taking forever. So I figured you didn't want to watch a time lapse of me driving on the road for almost 8 to 10 minutes. So we're just getting to the gate, pulling to the pasture. We'll run over there, start pulling them out, and see what we can get done. the last post pulled. We got the whole fence line pulled out. What we'll do now is run back and grab the Jeep, and we will start picking up the post. There was probably 6 or 7 really good line posts that were pretty thick and weren't rotted out, and so I'm gonna keep those and use those for a project down the road sometime. But anyways, we will grab the Jeep, get all these picked up, and see what else the day brings of us. Okay, got the Jeep. We're back out here. Get these T-posts picked up, put them in the back. Once I get the back full, we'll go to my little dump pile. Ooh, be right in there somewhere. Throw them off and keep doing it. Kind of my plan is there was probably 5 or 6 T-posts, wood posts, like I said, that were decent shape. I won't pick those up. Pick up all the bad ones first and leave all the T-posts as well. Once I get all the bad ones picked up, we'll come back through, pick up the good ones, pick up the T-post, and call it good there. So we'll grab these wood posts and get them picked up. Well, I got a full load, so I'm gonna throw this into this junk pile. So we got her cleaned out. Kind of my reasoning for leaving these posts right here out is there's a small animal auction here where I'm from in Ellis every third Sunday of the month, and it starts back up here in probably 3 weeks. And so I think I'm gonna try to keep a lot of these good ones. I'll leave the good ones, the best ones, for myself. I don't know where I'll use them at, but I'll use them for something. And then kind of the ones on the border, I might take them up there, might be able to sell them for $1 a piece, make a little bit of money. So I'll probably do that. It ain't gonna hurt. I mean, if they sell for $1 a piece, there's $4, so pay for breakfast one day. Anyways, we'll continue getting these picked up and picking out the good ones. So I just got the last load of those old posts dumped off, and gosh, I have a lot more decent posts than I thought I did. I'll count them when I load them up. So my plan is I'm gonna set the good ones over here, bad ones right there. Take a picture of them, post them online. Hey, if any of you guys want them, you're in Kansas, let me know. Give you guys a deal. So yeah, we'll do that. Get them off the Jeep. I need to move the bottle calves that are in the barn outside. It's warmed up a little bit so they can enjoy this fresh air. As you can probably appreciate, these are just a little bit worse than this. These are some thicker ones. There's a couple that I kept from that pile that are heavy, so I know they're not rotted out inside, and they might make good little corners for my wife's garden or something. But if you can see, I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 of these, I'm gonna say average posts, and there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 of those good ones. One thing I forgot to do was count the posts back there, but out of those 18, I would feel comfortable probably putting 10 of them in the ground. So we'll see. I still got to put a few more T-posts in first and get the corners built. So I don't know if I will use them or not. I'd like to, but at the same time, probably just need to do it right. So we'll see what happens. See how we're feeling frisky or not. Maybe I should get a lottery ticket and see if I win something, and if I win any money, I will just use my hedge posts, but we'll see. Anyways, let's run to the calves. We'll turn them out real fast, make sure their water's broke. Then we got to go ahead to the big pasture and make sure they're doing good, make sure they all weathered the storm, and get their water started. Y'all gonna come on or what? Let's go. Here they come. Let's go. Let's go outside. Got them out. We'll probably bring this little one out this afternoon when we get, I've been putting her in this pen. We'll make sure that the sun's completely over the whole pen so we'll wait. But my gosh, is she vocal. She's a good looking little calf, but she's very loud, I will tell you that. But I'm gonna run to the big pasture here. I'm not gonna bring you guys along for that. My GoPro's almost dead. I need to get a new battery. I'm gonna do that. But appreciate you guys watching. Like and subscribe. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.